Welcome, Capricorn Aquarius, to your July Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get straight into this and see what's going on with you. Best message coming out for July. Best message, please. And we will be having that buck moon coming out on July 3rd, so I will be getting those energy readings out. Okay, they will be going by energy. Okay, so don't forget to look for those. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We'll be up right after these. Best message. Ooh, we have Saturn coming in with some Aquarius energy in the 7th house. Ooh. So, something you have to learn. The part of you that accepts the challenge to gain the wisdom. Doing it Aquarius style, this energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. You'll be also learning something from online. Great online card. Okay, and going straight into the 7th house, the area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romance, business, or family. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Getting straight into this. We're going straight to the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Beginning of the month, let's see. This message, please, for what are you learning? It has to do with the 7th house. Something that feels like it's going to free you. It's going to make you feel like you're free. Yeah, there's some temptation going on over here. So something that you do feel is tempting you, that you need to gain wisdom about, whether it's a toxic energy, whether it's an addiction, right? However it is, free yourself from those karmic chains. You might even realize that it's karmic. Yeah, it's causing some mental conflict over here. When it comes to the Aquarius, getting you all in your mind, not feeling like you're getting your material, spiritual prosperity over here. It feels like it's a little upside down. It's a little wishy-washy. That is the 6 of Pentacles. So not, not feeling like you're getting what you want. Unfair. Definitely unfair. For some of you, if you're dealing with another person as a love situation because of the 7th house, talking about partnerships, you may feel like this person is tempting you to come back to you. They may be trying to beg you back, right? You may even be tempted yourself to return back to this person, who does have some kind of toxic chain to you, feeling like you have strings attached, something that is not as healthy as it should be. But it does feel like, however it is, it feels like right now the circumstances are beyond your control to have, any type of kind of like mental freedom over here, right? Everything seems a little clouded. You feel a little anxiety. You might feel confused about the situation. Why did they want to come back? Why are they begging me back? Why do I want them back? However it is. And it does feel like at this time, it is time to free yourself from this worry, from this anxiety, of whatever it is. I do have 11:11. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says 11:11 on the clock. I keep showing these. Oh God, it went off. That's even better. But anyways, that's even more grand. Anyways, it says 11:11 on the clock, and not sure if my phone's really showing that or not. I don't know if anybody can really see that, but anyways, it makes you might have a runner. 11:11 could be twin flame energy. You might feel like this is a toxic energy that's going on between you and this person, and maybe you're tempted to go back to them because it's your twin flame. So we have the runner chaser thing going on over here, but maybe it just gets to the point where for those of you who are dealing with that type of energy, and that kind of soulmate, maybe you don't want to go back, right? Maybe it's just like, I'm tired of the chase. I'm tired of the run. I'm tired of playing the game. tired of playing the game. So, for others of you of doing with business or family or any of that, I just feel like you really are craving some fresh experiences and some kind of knowledge that's going on. Others of you, it might be time that you know that it's time to start studying up on some new kind of connection, wanting something new within the world, but just trying to gain the wisdom to figure out how am I going to do this, right? How am I going to do this? I am not sure how this is going to be. Um, So let's see what's going on. Clarify on the temptation, please, Spirit. Remember, everybody's temptation is different. So whatever I missed, you know your own story. Whatever I gave out, if it's not your story, you can throw those pieces away. Yeah. The quiet power. Yeah, sitting in your quiet power. You kind of have the inner truth to this situation. You know it. It's just that you're confused about the situation. I feel you're very clouded. It's almost like you know exactly what's going on, but there's kind of this weakness um, towards this situation, and it's really tempting. It's like calling you back, come back, right? Um, you also have this person over here who could be also misusing their power through manipulation, but they definitely are trying to beg you back, and it's kind of weakening you because I do feel like there is some kind, there could be some chemistry that is between you two, right? But oh gosh, yeah, you have inner feelings for this person. This is a person you do really do have some kind of inner feelings for them, which they are kind of weakening your insecurities on the situation, which clouds yourself to not be able to look deep within the cup. It's like I know what's deep in the cup, but I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do because they're throwing me off guard. So whatever the situation is, it's definitely throwing you off guard as it is whispering in your ear, come back, however it is. Or do I want them? Do I not want them? Do I trust them? I don't know if I trust them. You see what I'm saying? Because I do have love for them. However it is. Do I leave this job? I really love this job. I love the people I work with, but I hate, the way maybe management treats me or something is going on. So take it how it resonates, but you are preparing it for the progress to leave this, to leave this enterprise, to leave this love, to leave this situation. Yeah. Okay. And then going into the mid-month over here we have, yeah, discontent and boredom. So still within the Four of Cups over here, not feeling like things are really going the way I want them to go. Feeling like, this could be so much better. So you're really still feeling the discontent in the mid-month, trying to figure out where you're supposed to go, what I'm going to do, right? But then it's almost like, boom, there you go, universe coming out. I think that the discontent and boredom is when you're actually, this is it, right? I'm upset. I'm disappointed. It's a card of disappointment. I'm looking down at these Three of Cups, but I do have this Ace of Cups at my, being given to me by the universe, telling me, take this cup. You don't need to worry about those anymore. And Nine. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles over here. Feeling like your fruitation is coming through. Seeing things work in your favor. Feeling like, okay, you know what? This is it. And I do feel that. I do feel with the discontent over here, this is where you're just kind of like, you know what, if I contemplate on this long enough, I'm going to have this understanding of what's going on, right? This will be the place where you feel like you're more self-serving to yourself because you're going to be in a kind of a meditative kind of thinking mode. I mean, like he has nothing better to do than just kind of contemplate about the situation. I'm not happy where I am. But there is this castle behind me that I need to get to. That's that Ace of Cups that's being handed to you. And I need to get over there, but I can't stop looking at this wall, which would be in the regular tarot, would be those Three of Cups down, right? If he just turned around, he would see that castle, which I do believe you do because here is the universe. So we're on our way, right? You're on your way over here to getting to this Nine of Pentacles. Where you're, yes, yeah, it's like you're contemplating and you're like looking at this wall and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to look at the bigger picture of the situation. I have to overcome this challenge. And it's like the challenge to gain the wisdom. There it is. The more you're contemplating and the more you're kind of just staring at this wall over here, you're realizing that there is something bigger to this situation. I can't continue to dig trenches and expect a different outcome. I cannot allow this person to tempt me or keep this here that's toxic for me, however it is. Whatever's weighing you down with this temptation card of the devil, my own inner thoughts of how I'm getting places, take it how it resonates. But this is definitely where you're going to overcome this challenge. It's going to take you into a lower vibration, but it's kind of crazy because it's going to give you the opportunity to contemplate, to see the bigger picture of the situation. You're going to turn around and see that castle. You're going to be like, you know what? I don't want that. I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that. Ace of Wands. Excuse me. No, you're inspired to want to create. You're inspired to have growth. You're inspired for new opportunities, new love, new things, new projects. If you know that you have some kind of family issue, it's almost like, you know what, I'm going to hand out this Ace of Wands over here as this kind of white flag. Say, you know what, let's just, get this over with. Let's forgive each other, reconcile the situation so we can move forward. Right? Because we are moving forward. We're getting out of this place so that we can get back into a new beginning over here of the Wheel of Fortune, where it says now we're going to have this accomplishment. I'm seeing now. I'm gaining the wisdom now. I understand what's going on. I'm handing this Ace of, and it's almost like they're handing the Ace of Wands almost to yourself. It's kind of crazy. It's like the universe wants to handle you this Ace of Cups, which is that castle. But it's almost like you get big over here and you're kind of handing yourself your own Ace of Wands with your own willpower and desire. So then the universe says, okay, you know what? Here comes the new opportunity beginnings. You've learned what you need to learn. You gain the wisdom to the situation. Why are we fighting with family? You know what? Have a compromise. Say we're sorry. Let's move forward. This is a new job. I know where my new opportunities are. I need the growth. I need to get out. You're definitely having a growth moment. This is, the old love who's begging you back. You're like kind of waving the flag over here saying, you know what? I don't think that we should, maybe we shouldn't be together. Maybe we'll reconcile, be together, however it is. But whatever is toxic, whatever is going on with that temptation, it's like you're waving your own white flag and you're saying, I'm done. I need to move forward. I see exactly what it is I need to see. Yes, you are getting the Nine of Pentacles over here. You have put in the fruits of your labor. You know exactly what it is that you need. You have considered your needs that need to be met. You have overlooked the opportunity to voice your concerns about the situation. Oh yeah, you're going to voice your situations. Don't think you won't. I know for a fact that you will, because how else are you going to get here? How else are you going to get here? Right? Even if you haven't done it here, you're still thinking about it, and you will do it. You're going to voice those because that's what you're going to do with that Ace of Wands. You're going to say, that's it. And for some of you might even think, you know what, I met my match and I'm done. For some of you, others of you, it's just like, you know what, I know what I need and I know what I have to have. This is a time where you're going to feel like you're being noticed by others. And I'm telling you, it's because you open your mouth. You're saying something and you're being noticed now as the Nine of Pentacles. This is where you're going to build that confidence as this, Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be seen as courage. You're going to put yourself out there. You're going to say, you will see what I'm made of. Yes, Queen of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Courage, confidence, independence, being focused on. You are going to shine because now you see the wisdom. You have cut the cords to the temptation. You said, this is not what it is. Look at that. You have two, going from the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Holy Gemini. Right, and this is where you're going to really start moving and doing things for yourself because you're going to say, that's it. I can't do this anymore. How do I relate around others? Let's get to this challenge of this wisdom. How is this temptation going to improve my life? Or how is it going to hold me back and keep me in mental conflict? if I keep taking you back and keep doing things, yeah. So definitely feeling like that's it. Where you were stuck behind the wall and you had disruption, you are freeing yourself. Aquarius energy over here, freedom loving. You are freeing yourself, taking yourself out, dropping the walls. You're saying that's it. There is no more discussion about this. There is no more disruption about this, because now I see and I have the movement, choices, and decisions at the end of the month to know freely where I am going. Freely. Right? I know what I need to do. Okay? And this brings on the triumphant success of the Ace of Swords. So now you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And pretty much you were being handed the Ace of Cups over there for that, seeing the bigger picture. So definitely this is where you're going to feel like you're being valued with the triumphant success, but you already were being valued over there. But now you see that, you know what, now they don't kind of want to mess with me. You're definitely changing the dynamics over here. As soon as you understand the challenge and you gain that wisdom, boom, everything within your life has changed. There it is again. But the only difference now, my friends, is it's upside down. We got to love that, because that's a sudden awareness. It's the same card as this, like I said earlier, right? Here's that castle. There's that cup. He's looking at a wall. He's looking at the Three of Cups, right? That's the temptation. That's what's going on. Over here, it's right side up, saying, yes, I'm meditating and contemplating, right? Reevaluating the situation. How do I disconnect from this? How do I see the bigger picture? Now, it's upside down, and it says what? With the disruption, you have the overall sudden awareness of choosing your happiness, retreating and withdrawing from this situation. I don't want anything to do with this, right? Realigning yourself for the things that you want. Movement, choices, and decisions. And that's accepting that Ace of Cups. If I get an Ace of Cups, I'm going to just... There it is. I cut it right on it. You have to be kidding. You have to be kidding. I cut it right on it. Anyways, and the card underneath it is, excuse me, the two cards underneath that, yeah, as soon as I cut it, wow, that is crazy. Okay, as soon, oh, makes me wonder was going to come up again anyways. Oh, that's so crazy. I love when Spirit does that. Thank you. Okay, so this is because of the movement, choices, and decisions, because of the Ace of Cups, because of the love, the spiritual prosperity that you're having, the new feelings that you have, because you have broken the mold of the challenge. It says with this speedy, rapid motion, right? You could even have some kind of message coming in that is helping you prioritize what it is you need, right? Because you're going to start adapting to new decisions and new ways of doing things when it comes to this situation. And it's also going to be new ways of dealing with this situation as you are now feeling happy. And with the Ace of Cups, you're feeling happy. You're feeling like everything's going the way I want it to go. I feel refreshed. I feel like myself again. I don't feel like, the devil, I flicked him off my shoulder and told him, take a hike. With the triumph and the success over here, you are the Empress. So you went from Nine of Pentacles, to her bigger sister over here, the Empress. So it's saying, yeah, because I'm focused, I'm cutting things out of my life that do not serve me anymore. I hold the sword of truth, and my sword of truth is what keeps me abundant. You are going to feel like you have the growth, the accomplishment. You have evolved within this situation, guys. I don't know if you really realize that, but you have definitely grown and evolved. And the reason is because you've learned to take your power back. You have learned to trust within yourself. And you realized what it is that your primary concerns are when it comes to who you are and how, like I said before, how you're valued and how you're treated, right? So this is really increasing that confidence and courage within you, right? And it's building you up to be the Empress. The Empress is all the queens all together, right? That's the big girl right there. She's got it all. She knows everybody. Right? But she also knows how to protect herself, right? And love herself and realize that no matter what the situation is, I'm not going to let you walk on me, because that's a part of my own protection. That's a part of my own self-care and my own self-love, which was over here with the Queen of Cups when it says, what? My inner feelings have me all confused. I need to take care of myself. I need self-care, self-love, no more codependency and maybe insecurities. Take it how it resonates for you. But the Empress is saying, no, No, I am doing all of those things. I have inner feelings that I can control. I have self care for myself. Look, I'm beautiful. I take care of myself. I know who I am. I have self love. And I know who I am and what I'm going to put up with and what I'm not going to put up with. There's no codependency on this towards anything, right? Because I'm abundant and I can take care of myself no matter what it is. And codependency doesn't mean I live off people's money or any of that. A lot of times codependency is just on love itself. So, right? And insecurities could be, but I really loved him and he really loved me, right? But no, this queen can look straight into that cup because she's a part of that as well, right? The only difference is she holds the scepter. That scepter is the scepter of everything, of abundance, of nurturing, growth, evolution. She knows what she is and she knows what she's going to do, right? And she also co-creates. So she's going to say, hey, you know what? I can also manifest. Hello. She can do it all. She does it all. Just like the emperor, right? They do it all. They have it all. And that's what you're becoming. You're saying, I rule it all when it comes to myself. I'm not going to be overlooked for any opportunity, and when things do come down, I'm going to voice my truth with my Ace of Swords. So the scepter in her hand over here is going to be your Ace of Swords, right? So what is she going to be wielding for you? Ace of Swords, truth. I know my truth. I know where I stand. I know what's good for me and what's bad for me. And I'm not going to think about it or let it confuse me anymore. I'm going with what my heart says, right? And you're going to have an increased attention and acknowledgement from everything and everyone around you and within yourself. So anytime you feel this push or pull of negative energy, you're going to snap right back out of that. And I know you will, right? Because you're going to experience this pleasure and fulfillment from the Ace of Cups that says, wait a minute, you can't activate me like that. You can't push me around like that. And you're not going to trigger me that way because I've learned, I've grown, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm buckling down to my truth, my opportunities, and what I'm looking for. I have new thoughts and ideas, and you are not serving it well. Whatever that area is in your life, if it's the bottle of alcohol, throw it away. Tell it it's a lie. You're not making me feel better. You're making me feel worse. Right? Okay. So, beautiful, beautiful reading. Some of you might even be traveling during this month. I just want to bring that up really fast. Okay. And that could also be this kind of awakening piece of the puzzle for you as well. Sometimes when we get away from the home space and we do other things, sometimes it's more comforting. And that could also be where you're starting to really gain your confidence and stuff back too. Kind of getting out of that comfort zone of the home, things that your surroundings you've been around in a long time. Sometimes when we go outside or we travel and do things, it brings on this new kind of I don't know, it brings out the creativities and it gives you new outlooks of life and it makes you more happy and it instills vitality, right? And then you get home and you're like, you know what, I'm right back to this crap again. And you know what, I was having so much fun out in the world, right? And now I'm just coming to the conclusion that all the close surroundings that I have challenge me and I'm friggin' done, right? I'm done. Wait, you called me, I'm away. I just leave me alone, right? I'm done with this. So it gives you kind of different outlooks and fuels different feelings for you as well. Okay. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye bye.